Right, welcome back to my Europa League and Europa Conference League predictions for Matchday 4. So you can see straight away at the top, my total points so far is 130 points. After Matchday 3 getting 59 points, that is a lot better than the previous week where I only got 26. That's a lot better than I feel like last week, getting me back on track there to have a good score at the end of the season. In fact, I've done so well this week that there isn't a single game where I got 0 points. Oh, never mind, I found one. I've done so well for my predictions for this week that there's only one game where I got 0 points. And that's the Braga sit Jollies, and that's because I got the score completely wrong. I didn't get it completely wrong, I just got it reversed. Okay, so there's quite a few of the games where I got 3-4 points. I ended up using my 2x boost on the Man United game. I said it'd be 3-0, they did win, but by 3-2. So I got the 8 points, where for the 3 points for the outcome. 1 point for the away goals, which was the Man United's 3 goals, and the 2x boost making it 8. So I ended up getting the Sheriff versus Real Sociedad game spot on with the 2-0 win, get me 6 points. That's the only one that I actually got spot on, but there's quite a few of the games where I got 4 points, like the Roma game, 1 goal off. Arsenal game, I was 1 goal off once again. I said it'd be a 1 each draw, but it's a 2 each draw for the Feyenoord and Midtjylland game. So I've done very well for that week, that I will happily take that. Matchday 4 is all the same games as Matchday 3, it's just the first as to who's playing at home and away. We'll start off with the first game, which is Freiburg versus Olympiacos. Freiburg did win the first game, however I think it's going to be first this time, and it's going to be Olympiacos who gets the win here. I think it will be a close game though, so I'm going to put 1-0. Nantes versus Freiburg. Clearly a lot of people have a mixed opinion as to how this will go. It's fairly spread out with 1-0, 29%, 26% saying 1 each, 10% saying 2 each. Now 10% saying 1-2 to Freiburg. No, I'm going to say that Freiburg will get a win. I'm just going to say it'll be 1-0. Galois versus Braga. Now I'm going to say that Braga will get a win here. They won the previous one. I think they're going to win this one as well. And I'm going to put this one down as 2-0. Okay, Roma versus Real Betis. I think. No, I'm going to back Roma. I'm going to back them. I'm going to say it'll be a 2-1 win for them. Larnaca versus Freiburg. I'm going to say this would be I'm going to go nothing each. Next we've got Dinamo Kiev versus Rennes. I think this would be a Rennes win for this one. I'm going to put nothing for Kiev, 2-0 for Rennes. Bodo Glimt versus Arsenal. This should be an easy one for Arsenal. I'm going to go 3-0. Feyenoord versus Midtjylland. I'm going to go for a 1 each draw again. I think that's the same prediction I was done previously for the last one. Ferencváros versus Crvena. I'm going to say this will be a 1-1 for Ferencváros. However you say the club's name, I'm sorry about my pronunciation for any teams. Trabzonspor versus Monaco. I think this would be an easy win for Monaco. So I'm going to go 2-0. Union Berlin versus Malmo. I'm going to say this would be a Berlin win once again. I'm just going to go 1-0 for this one though. Up next we have the Ludogorets versus HJK. I'm going to say this will be... I'm going to go nothing each. PSV versus Zurich. PSV have been doing very well. I believe they're strikers and it's doing just as well as Haaland is right now in the Premier League, and no one's talking about them. Well, very little people talking about them. So I'm going to say they will win 3-0. Real Sociedad versus Sheriff. I think Real Sociedad will win this game again. Will they win it 2-0 again? Will it be higher? Will it be lower? No, I'm going to go 3-0. Man United versus Omanoia. Again, it should be another Man United win. They did throw it away last time, but I'm going to say this will be 2-1 this time. No, 2-0. Yeah, I'll go to nil. And finally for the Europa League we have Lazio versus Strum. So they did end up drawing the previous game, but I do think Lazio should be the better team, so I'm going to go 2-0 for this one. Okay, so there we have it. That's my Europa League predictions done. Before I go over to the Conference League, I'm going to put my 2 times boost on the Arsenal game. Okay, now in Europa Conference League, you can see there at the top there for Matchday 3, I ended up getting 39 points, put my total at 121. So the previous week I did get a few zeros as usual. I actually got quite a lot of zeros, but I did get 6 points for the game that I can't really pronounce the team. Well, the Poland game. 4 points for the Villarreal game, for the Nice game as well as Lech, however you say it, West Ham game as well. How did Hearts do? Where's Hearts? Oh, Hearts lost 3-0. Okay. Well, I got 4 points for that game too. Okay, so on to Matchday 4 once again. It's the same teams that are playing against Matchday 4 as it was at Matchday 3. Just holding away with first now. So first off, we're going to start off with Slovan versus Brazil. Okay, so I'm going to go for a 1-0 win for Basel. And next we have the CFR versus Slavia. I'm going to go for a Slavia win, I think. I'm going to go 1-0. And next we have the Djurgården versus Ghent. I'm going to go for a Ghent win. I'm going to go 2-1 for this one. Apollon versus Alkmaar. Have you seen the club's name? Sorry again for my pronunciation. I'm going to go for an Alkmaar one. I'm going to go I'll go 3-1. Yeah, I'll go 3-1. Partizan versus Cologne. I'm going to say it'll be a Cologne one. I'm going to go 1-0. No, 2-0. Austria Wien versus Villarreal. I believe that should be a Villarreal win. They did win the previous one 5-0. Will they win it 5-0 again? Probably not. But you know what, I'm going to go 3-0. Fiorentina versus Hearts. Fiorentina will probably most likely win. I'm going to go 3-0. Or 3-1. No, I'll go 3-1 for this one. Istanbul versus RSC. I'm going to go Istanbul for the win. I'm going to just go for 1-0 for this one. Zalgiris versus Punic. I'm going to go for a Zalgiris 1 just by 1-0. No, let's go 1 each. Balkani versus Sivasspor. The previous game actually had a lot of goals there, with it being 4-3. Never would have predicted that. I don't think there'll be as many goals this time. I'm just going to go for 2-1. Shamrock Rovers versus Molde. And I'm going to go 1 for Rovers and 2 for Molde. Vaduz versus Dnipro 1. I'm just going to go for another draw for this one. I'm just going to go 1 each. Nice versus Slovakia. I'm going to go for another Nice win. I'm going to go 2-1 for this one. Beersheva versus Lech, however you say it. Will I go for a draw for this game? I think I might. I'm going to go 1 each. West Ham versus Anderlecht. I'm going to go West Ham 1, 2-1. And for the final game, it is SCSB versus Silkeborg. I'm going to go for an FC 1, just 1-0. Alright, so that's all my predictions for the Europa Conference League. I'm going to put my 2 times boost on the Fiorentina game. Okay, right before I leave, I'm going to look at the league, see just where I'm placed in this one. Overall, out of 141,000 members, I'm within the top 5,000 at 4,500. I'll take that. Within Scotland, there's 588 members. I'm in the top. I'm in 20th. So that's not. I'll take that. I'm happy with both of them. Right, in the league for the Europa League, overall out of 306,000 members, I'm 5,339. So I'm pushing for top 5,000. If I can somehow make it into top 5,000, that would be amazing. In Scotland, out of 934, I'm 27th. So I'd say I'm doing pretty well, at least in Scotland anyway. that'll be it for the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for another video. See ya.